Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. We'll start at the 25. So Alabama's offense is on the field for the first time today. This is a team coming out here with a lot of confidence in front of an energized home crowd coming off that win last. There's a challenge today against this defense.
Yeah, great defense. It's going to be really exciting to see how this one plays out. And I think you're right. I think they did gain a lot of confidence coming in now at home in front of this crowd. Magical atmosphere. They got to take advantage of it.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Jukes to get free. Another great move. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build up in the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. If you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. That completion makes it second and medium. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He breaks free. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
And the wideout goes in motion. Back to pass. It's Manning. Snags the quick throw. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Grab down the middle. It's Edwards. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's fourth down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Returner looking to make a play here. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. The Hurricanes offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way, to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami have, going to be watching this game and being very proud.
When they don't block the defensive end, you show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time. Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also breaks into the clear. Tackled all the way down at the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points. Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Back to pass. It's Williams. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks. Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's 3rd down and short. Catch made on the left side. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. And the Canes will line up now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Stop right there at the line. No gain. Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He throws it away. A smart choice that time, but it will bring up 3rd down. That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this 3rd down. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got it right near the end zone. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And we're all tied up now. And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Adams. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaking tackles. They'll bring him down just short of the 20. It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Trying to convert with a sweep. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Boy, in this shotgun era, we're seeing more and more fumbles on quarterback sneaks. It seems like a simple play, but the quarterback's got to ride. Snap. Here he doesn't do a good job of securing the ball. It's on the ground, and the defense comes up with it.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. And they improved upon that here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Swarm to the pass rush. A sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
The sack moves him into extreme field goal range here. Got to do something now on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Williams. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We've got a good one in our hands, which to hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Gilbert. Touchdown, Miami. This quarterback on fire today.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
Now here comes the point after attempt. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. Back to throw. It's Manning. Looking for the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past. We're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
They test the middle, but gets stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
And every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. On 1st and 10 here, we're going to throw the ball. Grab behind the line, it's Horton. It's going to be a loss on the play. Force out of bounds. Great play by the defense. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now the all-important extra point. And it's up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. And now the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. To throw, it's Williams. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaks loose at the 40. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Adams. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns the last possession. First down. Looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Edwards. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. That completion makes it second and medium. They keep him guessing with a run. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. They run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. Getting set. Here's second down. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. And it's good right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Carr. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 2 minutes to play before half. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running. But as Miami Hurricane back, he's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
The shotgun handoff here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Back in motion now. Scanning the field. It's Williams. Caught over the middle. It's Joseph. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
On third and short, trying to kick it up on the ground. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring out fourth down and 1. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Here's the snap. He's looking to throw. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he can't hold on right in his hands. And he dropped it.
Oh, man. For him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Fights off a defender. He's going to lose yards there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Short throw to the sideline. Forced out after just a short gain.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Take a shot into the end zone on 3rd down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So they settle for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. You'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. First down, looking for more now. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
To throw, it's Williams. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Yeah, you know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Caught over the middle. It's Gilbert. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Bringing it out, it's Adams. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. First play of the second half to keep it on the ground. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Receiver in motion now. Dropping back. It's Williams. Caught by the receiver. He's found some room at the 45. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
That's a good job here by this defense, especially the linebacker man coverage, but the quarterback needs some help here from his intended target. He needs to be able to find a guy that can separate and pull away from man coverage to be able to make any play at all.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. The Canes churn out another first down. Takes the handoff. It's Lyle. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. The Hurricanes are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. He'll hand it off. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments.
Looking to throw. It's Williams. Caught near the sticks. It's Joseph. Blood down, but it's enough to divert on third down and set him up first and goal at the 10.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. And he'll drop back here on third down. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Haynes. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, winding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
16.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Scanning the field. It's Manning. And the catch is hauled in. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost them 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down after that previous play. And he'll set up to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Third down. This offense would really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on third down. With the catch, it's Porton. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. And the punt team now wanting to kick it away. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. So here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Williams. Catch made on the right side. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Well, and they can't down it there. It bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Williams.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. This possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
They keep him off balance with a run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Takes the handoff. It's Taylor. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. To throw, it's Manning. Pressure is coming. Grab behind the line. It's Taylor. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that third down play.
Man, Chris, when you're down by a couple scores late in a game like this, you need to find matchups where you can get the ball thrown downfield. Here it's a completion, but it doesn't get them very much. Now they've got a 4th down.
A deep shot to the left side. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. This is the 8th play on this drive. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Off the RPO, caught to the right. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
Touchdown! As the QB fights his way into the end zone. That's a crucial score, Kirk. Makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense.
When the pressure gets home, he's dropped right there. The deficit will remain where it is. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. They'll run it out of the shotgun. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
This is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football, and you got a great chance at a victory.
They get into the ground, but an explosive running play there.
And that's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Leaning on the run game here. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking downfield. It's Williams. The receiver grabs it. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. For their offense. Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
He's past the marker and still going. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
The Hurricanes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. This is the 6th play on the drive. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Sticking with the running game. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Playoff teams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. The 3rd down is a handoff. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. looks like they'll bring the field goal unit out of the field. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Returner looking to make a play here. And the returner is brought down. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. And it comes down to this. They need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? And they'll begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Looking downfield, it's Manning. The sure hands, it's Portman. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the mark. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. With the catch, it's Portman. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Hot over the middle. It's Edwards. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. And now they'll just clock it to freeze the time.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? They look to throw it here on second down. That's reeled in. It's Edwards. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? The clock near the sticks. It's Hale. That moves the football to the 27 and a first down. It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play?
Second down.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Deep shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. The course in the playoffs is survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will...